Hey guys, it's Katya with TotalBodyLab, the bodybuilding and powerlifting coach, and welcome to the video. Today we're talking about disruptive habits. It is almost the new year. People are already signing up for the resolution programs, the let me get the new me, new year, new me, and that's great. I'm happy about that. I really hope you guys stick through after the first week and a half, because most of you don't. Sorry, statistics. And really enjoy the habits and the discipline that you are starting to build in your new year. So let's talk about how to actually make your New Year's resolution that are fitness related work, and how to not crash after you've done it for long enough and gotten to your goal. So I'm going to start with the fact that there's a lot of pressure, right? When there's January, people are all going to the gym, people all changing their behaviors, and they kind of are looking forward to doing this thing that is fueled by their innate desires, the pressure from everybody else, right? From the world, from the family, from social media, and from the goal that has kind of been the dream, but it's hard to get, but they want to get closer. So they're like, let me try. Everybody else is trying, like this is the time. So there's a lot of pressures that may create a lot of anxiety. And if you don't start seeing any results right away, it may be really disheartening, right? Like if you go to the gym and you gain weight, which can happen because first you gain muscle, which weighs heavier if you eat at maintenance, right? Or if you don't track your food, if you just do the gym and don't worry about nutrition, it is very likely that you're gonna gain weight because it's very likely you're gonna actually eat more because you're more hungry because you're training, and then you're gonna gain muscle, and then you're gonna weigh more, and you're gonna be disappointed because you're gonna be bigger. And even though, yeah, it's good weight that you've gained, right? It's muscle weight. You're still not happy. You're disheartened because your goal was to lose weight and now you're bigger. So if you don't start, say your goal is to lose 20 pounds, right? If you don't start losing like a pound a week, or what social media may make you think is realistic, more than that, which is not true. So people go losing like 20 pounds a month, I don't know, 30, 90 pounds, however many, in a flick of a fingers, and you think that, you can do it too. Well, you get disheartened, you get sad, you get anxious, and you start crash eating. And you wake up and you're like, no, let me actually not do that. Let me fast tomorrow. So I undo the damage that I did on this Friday night with my friends when I ate 2 pizzas and 2 pints of ice cream and a bottle of wine. Let me undo the damage. I'm going to fast next day, and then I'm going to run 5 miles, and then I'm going to go to the gym, and I'm going to keep doing this for the next week. Well, I do have bad news for you. Anxiety is an avoidant behavior. So if you're doing something out of guilt, out of anxiety, you're actually avoiding sticking to a realistic timeline of getting closer to your goal. And the realistic timeline always includes breaks. It always includes diet breaks. It always includes rest days. It always includes family gatherings and holidays and the potential vacations and weddings and whatever there is in your life. If you truly want to change your life, you have to realize that whatever you're doing to get your dream physique, dream strength, dream body, dream health, that is actually, the goal. The dream becomes the goal when you plan to make it happen, right? So whenever you plan on getting there, you got to realize most, like 80% of those things that it took for you to get there, you're going to have to keep doing. You're going to probably not do 100% of those things, right? Especially if you were morbidly obese, if you were on, a lot of medication you're trying to get off through losing weight, getting your blood work to normal, going on plant-based diet, etc. But you're going to have to continue doing most of those things, right? If you want to normalize your health through being active, eating less, or eating at less for first and then at maintenance later, drinking less alcohol or not drinking alcohol, not smoking, strength training, you're going to have to continue to do all those things when you got to a normal BMI, to a normal blood work, and to a good feeling, right? A lot of people get there and then they celebrate and then they start gaining weight again, or then they start getting bad health symptoms again. So the problem is, unless you create small life changes step by step that are not really disrupting your life anymore overall, and you can integrate them into your life, then you should be fine. Discipline is pretty disruptive. It feels disruptive at first. And if it continues to be such a disruption to your life that everything needs to be kind of built around your health routine, everything will fall apart. Everything will fall apart the moment you travel, the moment you go to a birthday party and go to a family gathering. So you got to think creatively, right? If you are currently skipping out on, I don't know, your favorite book club or time with your kids to go to the gym, that's not sustainable, right? What you can do instead is you can order your groceries to be picked up from the store instead of going and picking everything yourself. Walmart and Target, I think right now offer free pickup. If you just order the grocery bag and instead of shopping yourself, you can save yourself like 45 minutes to an hour. One of my clients actually told me that trick, which was really cool. I did not know this. So I don't know where you shop. I don't know what stores are available in your area. Double check this. I don't know if this currently is offered. And this video is not sponsored, but things like that, you can cab somewhere instead of drive. And while you're cabbing, you can continue working and finishing off your emails. So then when you get to the place, you actually have more time with your friends. You have more time with your family instead of working from home. And you can use the rest of the time for meditating, training, doing your cardio or your active recovery or whatever else you need to do, right? Meal prepping. Very nice hack. I love it. I don't really meal prep anymore, but that's because I work from home and I can just put something on the stove while I work or while I take a phone call. And I use cooking as a break a lot, but I used to meal prep when I had 2 jobs. I used to meal prep every weekend and put everything in containers and then freeze the other half of the containers for the later of the week. And I would bring that to work. And people would ask me, like, how do you eat the same thing every time? Well, the thing is, I don't eat the same thing. It's similar, right? It's still probably some grain, some protein, some fiber, and some dessert, right? So I would bring, say, buckwheat, tempeh, a bunch of fresh veggies just sliced on the side, and dark chocolate for dessert. Really amazing lunch. And because that was already prepared, all I needed to do is to grab it and have it. I could eat it at my desk while most of my coworkers were spending their time and their money at lunch. I could quickly eat at my desk and go to the gym at lunch. So I would first go to the gym and then come back and have my lunch while working. That was a really nice trick, especially when the gym was next to my house. That was, when the gym was next to my work, that was really nice, right? And then after work, I could get off work and go be with my loved ones. That was great. So remember, discipline is disruptive, and what's good is waiting on the other side. But if you build too much disruption and if you pack it into a too short of a time, that is going to be painful. So you got to introduce one disruption at a time and integrate it into your life so it's actually sustainable. And you live life and you don't live to eat or live to train, but you train to live and you eat to live, right? And like one of my clients used to say, what's good is waiting on the other side. Be patient, build it up, and all of that is going to work for you and is going to support you. Hit like and subscribe, share the video with your friends, and comment what disruptions you currently built into your life to make it better. And I'll talk to you soon.